We have some breaking news to pass along right now. We're getting word of a brush fire in El Cajon. Phil Konstantin live in Chopper 8. Phil.
Indeed, we are just approaching the area now. This is off of Interstate 8. We've been told it's near Hill. It's it's just in the shadow just north of Mount Helix. We should be getting more pictures for you as we get closer here. We'll be able to tell you more about what's going on. Initial reports say that there was at least one tree on fire up here. Now this again is going to be on the north side of Interstate 8, not too far from well, I'm trying to get the closest cross street up here. Having a little difficulty finding that one, but in any case, you can see the flames burning right up here just by the freeway. And in fact, it does look I'm sorry, on the south side of Interstate 8, right by the El Cajon Boulevard off-ramp. This is a grassy area right up on the edge of the freeway here. There's an industrial complex off to one side as well. And we're going to zoom out here just a little bit so you can see the area. This is before you make the curve going around to the 67, so about halfway between the 125 and the 67, just south of Interstate 8 here. So this right here in this area, right along all these industrial complexes. Firefighters are trying to respond to the scene. We do have one fire truck now off on the left side of your screen here, just in between these buildings. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take them to be able to stretch the lines out here to be able to get up to this stretch of the area here. Dan Shalom, I'll toss it back to you, but keep the pictures going.
Hey Phil, are any strong gusts of wind at all up there? It doesn't look like it. I'm just basing that off of the trees.
No, it's not very gusty at all up here. We're not having any problems. As you look at the smoke, it's just basically almost rising straight up.
Right.
And a little bit of a breeze out here. Now, as you can see, it literally goes right up to the edge of the freeway. Now, the grass up here is relatively short. The problem is it's right up against the edge of the freeway, and then this storage building that's right next to it. And because of the fact that it's got buildings on one side and the freeway on the other, it's going to take a little while for the firefighters to get up there. As you can see, they're running up here, dragging in hoses. Now, once they get up here, because really short through here, they should be able to get the water on it very, very quickly. It's just a matter of being able to get the hoses that far away and get the pumpers working quickly enough so they can do a quick spray down of the area itself. But fortunately, again, the air doesn't seem to be moving very quickly. The fire doesn't seem to be traveling too much, and most of the trees up here are fairly green, so it doesn't look like the trees are going to have a lot of problems. But again, right there is the problem. Nobody's having to slow down on the freeway other than just a looky-loo factor. So far, the smoke isn't affecting traffic either.
Yeah, that's good. That's certainly good because, you know, you have Interstate 8 right there. You certainly don't want it hampering visibility for the drivers as well, posing another hazard. And I thought when you were circling around on the other side, it looked like I was able to catch a small glimpse of the name of that business, and it looked to be possibly a storage unit.
Yes, this is a storage facility here right next door to it. We'll show you the sign right up here. Just self-storage is the brand name. And again, it is right up on the edge of the building. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of it burning just right up at the base of the building, but most of it seems to be pretty much in just this grassy slope. Now, this is all dried out, again, like most everything else out here. It grows up a little bit, then dries out. And then now what the positive aspect of this is, the wind is blowing just a little bit to the east, northeast, and fortunately the grass is on the opposite side of that. So while it's maybe still burning out there, the wind is sort of pushing it away from where most of the fuel is at. Now over here we do have trees, so it's not that much of a problem for the trees because it's staying close to the ground. And again, the firefighters are over here a little bit to the right-hand side of your picture. Now the smoke is starting to spread a little bit into El Cajon. We'll move out just a little bit to give you an orientation as to where things are. The 125 is to your left, the 67 Magnolia downtown El Cajon is to your right. So far it doesn't appear that any of the buildings have been damaged out here, but it's a little hard to tell because there is some smoke out here. Now we don't know if these people just pulled over. Oh, wait a minute. I started to say that might have been a vehicle fire, but no, it's not. We don't know if these people pulled over to look or if they just had other problems. But in any case, right here next to the freeway, is about halfway between the 125 and the 67.
We see the fire truck there and those firefighters. Hopefully, Phil, they make quick work of this fire in that storage facility that looks like it is immediately threatened. Hopefully, that is it. We're fortunate this didn't happen yesterday. It was much hotter, warmer, windier. So hopefully, those firefighters will be able to make quick work. In the meantime,